Most people aren't addicted to substances. They're addicted to chaos. Not just the chaos all around them, but the chaos inside them. They don't know how to live without. It's not always about drugs or alcohol. Sometimes it's gambling. Sometimes they're addicted to drama. And sometimes it's that one person you know is really fucking bad for you, but you keep choosing them. Sometimes it's scrolling, overeating, overspending, whatever your thing may be. It's not about the habit. It's about the escape. It's about trading loud chaos for private, isolated chaos that gives you a high and makes you feel good for maybe a minute. You tell yourself you're trying to get away from the chaos in your life, but all you really do is swap one version of chaos for another. You're not escaping. You're just choosing chaos you feel like you can control. That's why you see women and men go from one bad relationship straight into another. They leave someone toxic, someone who drained them, someone who kept them in constant chaos. And instead of sitting alone and healing, they run straight into something new. Not because this new person is better, but because they're a different kind of chaos than what they were used to. And they convince themselves it won't be as bad. This time, it's going to be different. But really, it's just a new level of the exact same storm they had before. Some people don't know how to exist without chaos. Peace makes them anxious. Calm feels wrong. Quiet feels dangerous. So they create mess, start fights, invite drama, blow up good things. Because if their life isn't burning all around them, they don't know who the fuck they are. And then there's the people who abuse themselves just to escape all the chaos around them. They'll drink to quiet the noise. They'll gamble to forget a few hours. They'll get high, binge eat, blow money, scroll for 6 hours straight. Because when everything around them feels out of control, hurting yourself feels like the only kind of chaos that you can manage. Self-sabotage starts to feel like home. You start to believe, I deserve this. This is just who I am. This is the kind of life I'm forced to have. You don't have to be a classic addict to be addicted to chaos. You can have a job. You can have a family. You can pay your bills and still be addicted to destruction. Addicted to bad decisions. Addicted to drama. Addicted to never letting yourself fully heal. Because if everything around you finally got calm, if your life actually got healthy, you'd have to face the real problem. You, your patterns, your choices, your unresolved shit. And that's scarier than any drink, any bet, any argument, any toxic relationship ever could be. So yeah, most people aren't addicted to substances. They're addicted to quieting their chaos any way possible. They're addicted to trading one storm for another. They're addicted to feeling like a victim of life instead of the author of it. Until you break your addiction to chaos, you're going to keep choosing the same pain in a different outfit. Different partner, different habit, different excuse. However, it always comes down to one thing. It's always going to be the same outcome. So, peace is not supposed to feel boring. Stability is not punishment. A calm life doesn't mean a small life. If calm scares you more than chaos, you're not broken. You're wired for survival in a war that ended years ago. It's time to stop fighting old battles and start building a life that isn't a shit show and on fire all the time. You don't just need to put the bottle down or delete the number or leave the casino. You need to learn how to exist without chaos and finally believe you deserve a life that doesn't hurt. As always, I take the hits in public so you don't have to. Avoid my mistakes, steal my successes, subscribe and come almost make it with me.